Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a beautiful Saturday morning of HRD 633. I hope everybody's doing well so far in this class. And as I say often, if you need any help, you want to Zoom, you want to talk on the phone, you need any help in any way, please let me know. I'm here to help. I want to thank everybody for the effort that you're putting into this course. There's a lot of materials, and I understand that. And once again, I appreciate everybody sticking with it, actively participating in the discussion forums and actively participating in this class. It really means a lot. And with that level of participation, there's going to be tremendous learning that occurs as the result of that. So thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. So let's get on to week number 6, which is, as you know, is part of module number 1. We're still in module number 1. Come down, and I'll show you exactly what I'm asking people to do this week. Well, in week number 6, we're going to be looking at and studying the symbolic frame. And I'll give you an overview of exactly what I'm looking for people to do. But the essential question, how does the symbolic frame influence and inform an organization? The outcomes to do. Explore concepts surrounding with this frame. And right here, I say this frame is a bit more difficult for some people to notice. And I'll give you an example. And there's an example here from Emily McRobbie, who's a part-time faculty person at USM. And she was very instrumental in putting this course together, or tweaking it a couple of years ago. And she put in this good example of really the symbolic frame. And what I just want to add to this week's discussion is that I think the symbolic frame is one of the more difficult frames to understand because in certain ways it's invisible. You can't see it. And I think it's one of the frames that creates some of the most challenges to any organization. And what I mean by that is I've worked in organizations where the organizational culture is such that people coming from the outside, yes, they can learn the mechanics of what's going on in their job and what they're supposed to do, but assimilating into the culture is something that oftentimes the culture is not defined, so people are not sure even what the culture is, but it influences, really, in my mind, the success or failure of certain employees. And, some people call this as part of the process of onboarding, but once again, it's largely, it's something that takes a lot of skill to figure out what is going on in an organization beyond the policies and procedures. What is the culture? So I hope you really enjoy this. It's a deep topic, but a very interesting and important one when we're studying frames like we are. An activity in here: practice active listening. In the next few days, select one person to practice active listening with your life. So please take a look at the TED Talk, improve your listening skills. I'd like you to read chapters 12 through 14, which is, as you know, it's on the, excuse me, it is on the symbolic frames and additional information. And then I'd like you to participate in the online discussions. I'll click forward this way. So here's the discussion. Take a look at each one of these, 1, 2, and 3. And I will say, excuse me, something's going on. I will say that the online discussion rubrics, I'm a little behind, or I'm behind on the actual grading of your discussion forums. So stick with it. This will come. But please keep up the active discussion. So these are the prompts. Please answer those to your best ability. If you can, do your initial post by Wednesday and then comment on 2 other people at least during the week. More would even be better. So that is it for me. I appreciate, well, let me just, one other thing here. let me go to assignments. So short of the discussion forums, we really, the first big assignment comes up in a couple of weeks. It's a reflective essay on the textbook that we're reading. And for those that have not written a reflective type essay, I will explain that in a lot more detail next weekend. So as far as official assignments, nothing is coming up till March 12th, which you may know is the day before spring break. So I'll go over that information next weekend, so that way people, if they want, they can get going on it to wipe it from their book, just in case you're going away, or who knows, maybe you're going to the Caribbean for spring break. That would be awful nice, but I'll explain it next weekend. If you have any questions on week number 6, please let me know. I'm here to help, and I hope you enjoy the weekend and have a great day today. Bye.